Hey, Brian Manning here. The Celtics live on to play another day, 108-95. That day will be Sunday back at TD Garden as they'll take on the Bucks. And a Game 7 this series deserved. These two teams dead even, slugfest back and forth, great defensive efforts on both ends. And finally, we saw both star players at the peak of their powers. Giannis going off for 44 and 20 in another Herculean effort, nearly bringing the Bucks back from down 14 at the beginning of the fourth quarter again. But Jayson Tatum, two key baskets trigger a 46-point, 9-rebound, 4-assist night that's never been done in Celtics history. 7 3-pointers on 15 tries. Ridiculous effort from him. And as Joe Sway and I said after Game 5, it was going to take Tatum becoming the player he can be to lead the Celtics to a Game 7 here. And ultimately, when we eventually look ahead to that Game 7, win a Game 7. I think they're going to need Tatum to be at that level. Now, how sustainable is this? The shot making, ridiculous from the Celtics in this one. 17 threes, just under 40% from three, even better in the first half. They ended up falling to 33% from three. Part of the reason they got stagnant and almost lost the lead in this game. But Tatum, as Milwaukee drew close, within 4, with about 8 minutes to play in that fourth quarter, Pat Connaughton nearly stole a ball from him in the lane, and who knows what they would have done with that, but he fell out of bounds on the opposite baseline over there. Just about 1-2 seconds left on the shot clock. Tatum gets a quick inbounds, turnarounds, hits it. Next play, I believe, next time down the court, Celtics get drawn down to the end of the shot clock again. Tatum hits a step back from the left corner. Another incredibly difficult shot. Later, a fadeaway from mid-range, and then the Celtics really break into the flow of their offense late in the fourth quarter and separate themselves. But the Bucks did come back from 14 to within 4 in under 4 minutes to start this. Giannis tearing through the lane, scoring, getting to the free throw line, hitting nearly all his free throws in this one. He was relentless. He never stopped coming. Midway through the game, he hit a wall. After a 17-point start, he ended up only scoring 4 points in the second quarter. Looked tired through the midway points of this game, even to start out of halftime, where the Celtics really hit the Bucks hard with the crowd coming back late and stringing together some stops, good possessions on the other end. And as great as Jayson Tatum was, he's the story of this game. Derrick White keyed everything in between, connecting the offense, stringing things together, initiating possessions, getting to the lane in the first half, swinging passes, making secondary passes. There was a great sequence where the Celtics made 5 passes and hit Daniel Tice underneath for 2 in the second half. And overall, the Celtics were very efficient in their ball movement, hit some stops. We'll get to those 3 issues I still have with their effort in this one, and you still wonder if a shooting effort, nearly a record shooting effort from the Celtics in this one, is sustainable. But you can't take away what Tatum did, because that's who he is at his best. Tatum only now the second Celtic to have multiple 45-point games behind Sam Jones. He trails only Sam Jones, who had a 47-point game in an elimination game way back in the 60s. Ties Paul Pierce 2002 with the 46 in an elimination game. Jayson Tatum saying after that he needed to do this. He wanted to keep playing. He wanted to extend the series another game. He knew that if this series ended here, it'd be over. They lost this game tonight. And there were certainly troubling signs that Giannis started at the beginning of the game. Second quarter got a little shaky there. Third quarter, Bucks went on a run. They stayed within striking distance the whole way. Again, the story of the series, it's close, it's tight. These two teams, they really haven't separated from one another. Home court hasn't mattered. All of this different stuff we talk about here. And in the fourth, you saw the habits break out again. Tatum complaining about a call on a missed layup on one end. Wes Matthews breaking back to this corner. Could have made it a 4-point game again, but Derrick White smartly fouls. Wes hits the 3, but it doesn't count. White got the foul off in time. Connaughton ends up hitting a 2, but less deadly in that spot. Tatum refocuses, goes down the other end. Nice passing sequence. I believe White assisted him from the corner for a 3. Great passing sequences. The Celtics also inflicted foul trouble on Giannis. try to go after him a little bit and take advantage of that. That had the Celtics falling into a trap too in terms of going right at Giannis and really playing into his favor by trying to attack him one-on-one. It was a key challenge call in the fourth quarter as well. Giannis almost picked up his 5th foul on a charge try from Grant. Bucks ended up winning that, but the Celtics, with their ball movement, with their ball handling between Smart and White, key moment as well in that fourth quarter. Ime going away from Grant as the game got tight. Derrick White stepping in, leading a little 5-4 swing to settle things down. And then the Celtics going off to the races in the closing sequence of the fourth quarter here. Just an all-time memorable performance from Tatum. You can't say enough about his contributing factors and how Smart, Brown, White moved the ball along with Horford, who didn't score well here, but used the extra attention that he got 2 games ago here now that he earned for himself to really make this the most free-flowing effort we've seen from the Celtics offensively all series. Still some marks on it, turnovers, fouling, getting caught in runs, feeding what the Bucks are doing in transition by taking tough shots in isolation, getting stagnant on that end. We'll talk about what to expect from Game 7, but those are still 3 areas the Celtics are going to have to clean up if they want to take this series, because it's not over, as we know. Game 7 can be a coin flip. Everyone on the Celtics side excited to jump out there. Go check out all the pressers from after this game. Jayson Tatum had quite a bit to say about believing in this group, wanting to play another game. Brown excited about the prospect of a Game 7, and who can't be? This series, it's Nets Bucks level from last year, and if it's anything like that Game 7, we're in for an all-timer here. Already an all-time series coming together. Celtics mercifully forced a Game 7 because we needed one. No one wanted this series to end here tonight except the Bucks, and they're going to fly back to Boston 3:30 on Sunday for Game 7. Bobby Manning here for the last time in Milwaukee. We're brought to you by Calm, calm.com/garden. You're going to need that Sunday morning, trust me. Yoga, meditation, sleep help the next 2 days. Marcus Smart said after that performance in Game 5, he couldn't sleep for 2 days. He needed Calm, but he still turned out a 7 3-pointer effort. That's the exception to the rule. You need sleep to survive. Use the Calm app, calm.com/garden. 40% off a premium subscription. From Milwaukee, Fiserv Forum, Bobby Manning, CLNS Media, Celtics All Access. Check out our Game 7 preview on Celtics All Access. Talk to you soon.